Welcome everyone. My name is Katie and this is Kyra and we're from Portland Outdoor Yoga and we have a hip opening series to share with you today. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to bring our left knee down and our right knee up and over. And we'll take a nice full inhale with arms rising up. And on our exhale, we'll bring our right hand behind us, bringing our left elbow to the inside of that right knee. We'll inhale and rise up nice and tall. And on our exhale, we'll bring our gaze over our right side. One more nice full inhale, rising up nice and tall. And on our exhale, bringing the gaze over. On our next inhale, we'll unwind, bringing both hands over to the left for a little counter twist. And then we'll sit up and bring right knee to the mat, bringing our left knee up and over this time. Taking a nice full inhale, both arms will rise. On our exhale, twisting over to our left. Rising tall on our inhales, twisting a little more on our exhales. Beautiful, one more just like that. This time opening the mouth on the exhale. On our next inhale, we'll let everything go, bringing our knees up in front of us while we come back onto our forearms. And we'll bring our right leg out and up to begin with. On our exhale, we'll twist it over for a little figure four pose on our back. Feel free to walk those elbows in a little bit more or walk those elbows back a little bit more and bringing that left foot in towards midline for a little bit of a different activation there. Feel free to rock a little from right to left here as we just begin to open up that right hip space. Matching your breathing here. Our hips often get real sticky when we're feeling times of distress or feelings of feeling overwhelmed. So taking the extra time here to take those nice full inhales all the way through our hips. We'll take one more nice inhale here. On our exhale, we'll drop it down. On our next inhale, our left leg will rise. On our exhale, crossing it over. Taking any of those adjustments with that right foot or moving the torso up or down as we begin to gently rock open that left hip. Taking the time here to really make sure you're not collapsing into your shoulders, but really rooting down into both of those elbows. And exhaling as we release into that hip, maybe bringing that right knee in energetically a little bit closer. As we take one more nice full inhale. And on our exhale, we'll drop the left foot down. On our inhale, we'll bring our right knee in. We'll exhale and bring the left leg out strong. Left foot is active here. We'll take 3 hip circles over to the right. Just loosening up all of the joints and ligaments in our hips. And when you've had enough, we'll straighten out the right leg. On our inhale, we'll bring our left knee in. And on our exhale, we'll move it through a few hip circles on our left side. And when you've had enough, we'll bring the left leg out nice and strong.
From here, slide the hands forward and come all the way down to the back. We're going to hug our knees into the chest, cross the ankles, and start to rock forward and back a few times. And the next time you come forward, you're going to keep your ankles crossed, stand up and fold over the legs, open the mouth, exhale. And then step your feet back, press back into downward dog, another exhale. And then lower the knees, the chest, the chin. Inhale, sweep the heart open. Curl the toes, open the mouth, exhale. Let's do that 2 more times. Knees, chest, chin. And then walk the feet forward towards the hands. We're going to come into a frog, which is a really good way to open the hips. So you're going to walk your fingertips forward, come up on the toes, and then bend the knees and lower down to a wide-legged squat. Lift your chin, take your gaze up. Press into your fingertips, exhale, straighten the legs. And we'll do that a few times rapidly. Inhale, exhale. Three more. And then walk the feet a little bit closer. Slide your hands to the tops of your feet, and we're going to roll up 1 vertebra at a time. When you get to standing, roll the shoulder blades back a few times. And then roll the shoulder blades forward a few times. And separate your feet hip distance apart. You're going to shift your weight into your left foot. Lift the right leg up and make 3 circles with your right hip. Release to the floor. Lift your left foot up. Same thing.
On our next inhale, we'll bring our hands out, palms nice and open. On our exhale, we'll ground down for mountain pose. On our inhale, both arms will rise. Right knee will also rise. On our exhale, we'll sit down and bring hands into our heart center in our figure 4 chair pose. Taking 3 nice deep breaths here. Really rooting down into all 4 corners of that left foot. Gaze is steady. This is a nice balancing pose. On our next inhale, we'll rise up with the right knee. And our exhale, we'll bring foot down and bring our hands to our heart center. Taking a nice full inhale for a moment of peace. On our exhale, our hands come wide, fingertips wide out to the sides. On our inhale, both arms rise, left knee rises. On our exhale, crossing it over for figure 4 chair pose. Pausing here for 3 deep breaths. Nice active engagement in the core here to protect your lower back. On our next inhale, knee rises, both arms rise. On our exhale, swan diving forward for our forward fold. On our inhale, we'll take a halfway lift. On our exhale, we'll bring the palms of our hands to meet the base of our feet. Exhaling and folding forward. Feel free to bend one knee, bend both knees. Shake your head yes, and shake your head no. Taking one more inhale here. One more exhale, opening the mouth. Walking the hands out for a halfway lift on our inhale with a flat back. Planting the hands and walking both feet back into our plank pose. Pausing here in our plank pose for a nice full inhale, full exhale. On our next inhale, our right knee will come to our right elbow. On our exhale, we'll push it back. Coming through 3 rounds of hip openers on our right side. And when you've had enough, we'll drop that right foot down. On our inhale, we'll drop our left knee to our left elbow. Pushing it through 3 rounds on the left side. We'll drop both toes down, inhaling here, exhaling completely.
Take one more breath. On the exhale, press back, downward dog. You're going to lift the right leg high. Bend the knee, draw it forward towards the heel of the right hand, and we're going to come into pigeon. Slide the left leg back. You're going to reach back with your left hand and manually turn the inner thigh towards the ceiling. That's going to help lower your left hip. Walk your hands back, lift your heart. You're welcome to stay up or fold forward, coming onto your forearms and releasing the head towards the earth. While we're here, you might take a moment to offer gratitude for all the wonderful people in your life, for your health, for your family, for your friends. And then inhale, you're going to walk your hands back, lift your heart. Place the hands on the earth, and we're going to sweep the right leg all the way back, open the mouth, exhale. Release, lift your left leg high. And bend the knee, you're going to bring it towards the heel of the left hand. Slide the right leg back, and again, make that manual internal rotation. Lift your heart and fold forward. Slide the hands back, lifting up. We're going to lean into the left hip and sweep the right leg forward but at a diagonal. From here, you're going to turn your torso towards the right thigh. Take the arms up and fold forward over the right leg. Three deep breaths. And then this should feel nice. You're going to sweep the left arm up and over behind you. Big sweep up to the sky. Big smile on your lips. And exhale. Release. Bring your right foot to the inside of the left thigh. And then turn your torso towards the leg. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold forward. Remember that it doesn't matter how far down you go in the pose. It's just the fact that you're doing the pose and you're practicing yoga. So melting down, surrendering, letting go of goals or expectations or judgment. Slowly rise back up, sweeping the right arm behind you, and then taking the left arm up and over. Exhale, release. Bringing both legs out in front, reaching the palms towards the front of your mat, and then very, very slowly coming all the way down to the back. So Shava means all, and asana means parts or posture. All parts of your body are on the earth. Close the eyes, let your tongue sink down into the bottom of your mouth. Allowing all the muscles of the face to relax. And allowing the mind to become still, quiet, serene. There's a beautiful word in Sanskrit, santosha, which means contentment.